Now, have you heard about what's happening with Drake and this hot sauce condom situation? Are you familiar with this?
Yes.
Have you read up on this? Nancy, have you read about the hot sauce condom?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so for those of you that are not aware, our friend Eric is pulling up the story. So apparently the story goes like this. I'll try to summarize this, and then we'll get into the conversation. So Drake and this Instagram model, right, which is like, I'm using air quotes galore, Instagram model. So they're DMing like people do. They're DMing, and they decide to link up. So I think they go out to a club. They're doing their thing, and then he's obviously like, all right, let's go back to the hotel room because after the party's the after party, and after the party's the hotel lobby. Boom. So they go back. They smoke a little something. They roll something up, and they agree to have sex. I'm putting the agreement in there because it was consensual. There's not any charges towards Drake in that fashion. It was consensual sexual intercourse. You remember when that used to happen, consensual stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Allegedly.
So allegedly, yeah, we're gonna use, that's your thing. By the way, allegedly is never a good word to have. It's never like allegedly he donates his time.
It says it right there on the article,
but it's never like allegedly he donates his time to the homeless. Allegedly, it's always like allegedly motherfucker put hot sauce in a condom, right? So they have sex. He uses a condom. He practices safe sex, literally, and then he goes to the bathroom to dispose of it. Dispose of the condom. He throws it in the trash bin, right? So, and here is where things get a little juicy. All right. So according to the report, allegedly, the girl then goes to the bathroom. She grabs the used condom out of the trash, and she tries to basically stick it up, her situation, and tries to literally impregnate herself with Drake's sperm in the condom that was in the trash can. Okay, cool. But surprise, surprise, ladies. Like it's freaking Taco Tuesday over here. Drake allegedly pours hot sauce, like freaking Cholula King over here, poured hot sauce into the condom to kill the sperm. I've never heard of this move before in my life. So he does that. Naturally, the girl freaks out. She basically says that it was like pouring hot lava in her vagina. And basically now, her burning situation now is basically calling Drake out, and she is threatening to sue Drake. So that is the context of the story. I don't know. This is probably the craziest story I've maybe ever heard. Okay. So first question, what the fuck? Have you ever heard a story like this? Either one of you guys? Anything
Quite
like
entertaining.
This? It's very entertaining. This is the tainment of Valuetainment right here. So is there any circumstance in your life, any dude out there that you would resort to putting your hand in a trash can and trying to insert a used condom so you get knocked up by a multi-millionaire? Is there anything, does this even comprehend as a lady?
No.
Okay, one word answer.
No.
Nancy, the first time you did something like that, what happened?
It was actually last night, she said.
Yeah, it didn't work.
No, I couldn't see myself doing that. I think I have too much anxiety to go through with it. It's like I'll be fumbling all that stuff.
She's all right, I'm like, it's at my hands. Okay. All right. So you're obviously not going to self-incriminate, clearly, classy ladies. We wouldn't have them on. However, do you have any girlfriends that you think would do something like this? Jenny, I know you're from Miami.
I'm from Miami. I was
South
just going to say
Miami.
that. Oh, don't put South Miami in a bad
Hey.
Don't be con eso. Don't start with that.
You're going to go crazy.
Yeah, we're going to get
Do there
real
any
quick.
girls in general from your time on the road, dancing, having fun, that you could see, I think fucking Leslie would do something like that. Is there anyone that would do something?
Listen, I've seen quite a few interesting things. Mm-hmm. So yes, I have come
know
across
some ladies that
women who would potentially do that.
Like, I'm not going to ask you to name names, but you're thinking of a few right now.
I mean, Miami is kind of
so they would sleep with a celebrity. They would think, all right, I'm going to go investigate that trash can right there.
Okay, but there's just so many problems with the story. Number one, I don't know if it's real or not. But let's claim it is real.
Yeah.
And
allegedly.
we want some entertainment, allegedly.
Clearly.
Right? Number one, scientifically, from my understanding, what I've been taught, is when the sperm hits oxygen, it dies. So the sperm cannot live outside of my vagina.
Okay. Trust the science, as they say.
Trust the science. So therefore, I don't know why he didn't flush the condom down the toilet.
Dude, this is my hot sauce, trash can. You're busting out burrito. Like, dude, just throw it in the garbage.
Third, I don't think, because I'm not going to lie, when the story came out, my first thing I Googled was, can hot sauce kill sperm? Mm-hmm. That was my first thing. And
that's
everything
on your
was,
search history
yes,
right now.
everything was Drake. I said, wow, this is a great marketing tactic.
Yes.
However,
Does he have an album coming out? No, he already had
which
one.
is what I said. I said his PR guy needs to come out and be like, all right, we need to come out with a record.
Breaking
all
news,
about this.
Drake just signed a sponsorship with Cholula Hot Sauce.
Listen, you talk about money. You talk about money. That's how you flip the story. And that's how you generate many dollars from an unfortunate situation like this.
Okay.
But I don't think that he put hot sauce to kill the sperm. I think he put it to see who he's messing with.
If this chick is,
Exactly.
Dude, it's an Instagram model, OnlyFans type
Which
chick.
I don't know why people at that level are still playing games like that. Like, be with loyal women that at least,
I don't think he's looking to spend his life with this girl. I think he was just spending the night.
I know, but I'm saying, like, have your fun, but be with women who respect and understand your lifestyle versus just trying to, like some guys, they think with the wrong head and just get caught up in the wrong situations.
Nancy.
Well, I mean, that's obviously his test then, because I imagine if he's like fucking a million hot girls, then eventually he's gonna want to recycle one of them. So they have to like go through the test of.
You got to go through the hot sauce test.
Exactly.
I like this. Okay,
that's exactly what he did.
Okay, so he's like, which one of these girls is gonna start screaming, ranting, and raving in the bathroom? You have failed this test. You have failed.
He crosses her name off the list.
Yeah. Sherry, done.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have anybody that comes to mind that you would even, she's thinking of a few names. Is there anybody in your life that you think, yeah, that bitch would do something like this? Anyone you know?
Probably not.
Okay, you roll with a classy crew. You're from Dallas, originally
Yeah,
from
Dallas
Missouri.
are a humble crowd.
We're basically calling out Miami right now.
Okay,
I'm from
hold
Miami,
on. Now I'm getting offended. Let me tell you, now I'm getting
ladies,
offended. I'm put my boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
No, never mind. There's probably a lot. I just can't think of it.
Listen.
Oh, you just can't think of the names.
I
but
just
you
feel
do
like
know.
a lot of
Okay.
Miami girls have a bad rep. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, and I take low-key offense to that
Some of
because
that
I
is
am a Miami.
deserved, though.
Understood.
Yes.
But not. I just want to make a statement that not all Miami girls are like this.
Clearly not. You're absolutely right.
Just
You're
want
absolutely
to
right.
clear the air there.
Just
you know?
90%. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Ay,
kidding.
madre.
Ay, my God. I'm just kidding. I'm from Miami. I know classy girls, but also, it is a party culture.
Yes.
It is. And it's like, but
Valid.
by the way, this didn't happen in Miami. I think this happened in Toronto. I want to say. I could be wrong, but it didn't happen in Miami. So
Where's the girl from? Nobody knows.
I don't know, but we can find out who she is on Instagram. Eric, why don't you do some reconnaissance work? What's going on right there? Okay, so is there any amount of money or any? There she is.
Oh, but people know. Oh,
you know her?
No, I just didn't know that people knew who she was. Like I thought her name was.
She's verified. Her name is Melissa Ford. Is that her?
I like how it starts off as like unknown IG model, and then they
That's
put
what
her
I'm
picture
saying.
down like right
That's
after.
why I didn't know she was up.
Eric, scroll up just a little bit. Okay, P.S. If Drake doesn't seize this moment to launch or license his own branded hot sauce,
There we
Jenny,
go.
then
A
Canadians
record.
are
He needs a
even
number 1 hit
dumber
record.
than I thought. Boom, Jenny hit the nail on the head. So this happened in Canada. I'll even give you a name for a 20% revenue share. The Drizzy Sizzy. That's okay. PPS, last I heard was Drake was slamming video vixen Hall of Famer Melissa Ford, not saying it was her by any means, just wanted to post some pics. So they're not even saying that's her. So allegedly, we don't know who the name is. Okay,
They have a list of women. I'm
they have
done.
a list of
Oh.
women that it could be.
Oh,
All
that
right.
sucks.
So, okay, let's play a game. Feel free to say hell no. But for any amount of money, or for any dude, dream dude, Channing Tatum, Danny DeVito, whoever your dream dude is there any amount of money or any person you would actually consider doing something like this?
No, too many morals for that.
Too many morals. So if I'm like, listen, Jenny, $10 billion, all you got to do, so there's no amount of money.
No.
You
Let me tell
cannot
you
be
this.
bought.
No, and I'm going to tell
Okay.
you this one story. I was on a beautiful boat that was like a mini cruise ship, to be honest. There was a boat on the boat, so you know how big the boat is at this
There's
point.
a boat on the boat.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you know how big the boat is. Talking to a billionaire.
Yep.
And I said, can I ask you a question? I'm a question girl. I asked many, many questions. He said, yes, of course. I said, are you happy? And he looked me in the eyes and he's like, I'm trying to be.
Trying to be. Okay.
This billionaire who never has to work a day in his life if he doesn't want to. To me, there's too many morals, there's too many values, and a lot of that has been lost in today's society. And I pride myself in having that. And if I go, I'm not going to take my money with me, but I'm going to take my integrity with me.
This is what we call around here having values and principles.
Yes.
And you got them, girl. Respect to you. Point Jenny. So Nancy, when you get that $10 billion,
I think I would just fuck it up so fast.
what's the amount? Is there an amount? Is there a number out there that you're like, fuck it, cut me the check. I'm with you. Is there anything, this is a hypothetical. You're not reaching in the trash cans, but is there anything or any amount of money or any person you're like, fuck it, I'm in?
No,
Anything?
I don't think I can do it. I feel like I would just. I wouldn't want like the mental commitment to like anything that's not mine.
Okay. Respect to you. That's the values and principles of being in a great organization like Valuetainment. Let me give you guys a little perspective. For $10 billion, Drake, I will go in that trash can. I will throw hot sauce on any single body part. Drake and his whole squad can run a tag team. I'm just saying.
I bet. He said for 7 minutes. I get it. Go in.
I'm just saying. As much as I respect you girls, there is an amount of money that's life changing. And you know, like, so for instance, okay, no, some dead air right there. Okay, clearly I can't get pregnant for those of you guys, you know, whatever. But did you know that Drake, I'm not saying that's a hot sauce situation, but you know that he impregnated a woman and she has his kid.
Yes.
His son, I believe, is named Adonis. Doesn't even look like him, by the way. He's like a blonde looking kid. She's a multimillionaire now because he's making child support payments. He's taking care of the kid. Just putting that out there. I mean, there's no amount of money. There's no amount of money. I get it. I'm just saying, like, her life changed forever just by having Drake's kid. That's on the premise.
Everybody's talking about the parents, but what about the kid? Did the kid even ask to be born? No. How are they parenting him? Like, kids that are brought up in broken homes end up broken, and broken people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. You get me?
Hurt people hurt people. Wow. I feel like I'm in a therapy session right now.
You are. Listen.
Latina Living Limitless dropping dimes over here.
Always. Make sure you pick them up. Make sure you pick them up. Dropping jewels.
Okay. Nancy, before we move on, any things that come to mind with this Drake situation? Is Drake at fault here? Is Drake the bad guy? Does this story
I don't think he's a
Drake
bad guy.
is not the bad guy.
No.
Is she the bad guy?
I'm sure she sold that story to TMZ and got a good chunk of change for that story.
Oh, so does this make
we're sitting here talking about it.
Wouldn't she be the one who released the story?
I don't know. Exactly. That's a good point. Nancy,
Because
our
she
marketing
was
executive over
suing
here.
for damages, right? Because she got like hot sauce up her hoo-ha. Like,
Exactly.
like, why would you tell anybody that story out of...
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like you're basically
why
saying
would you
it's
go
not...
and say that?
Yeah, absolutely. There's not Drake
You have
putting
zero
this out
integrity.
there.
You have zero integrity.
Okay. Does this story make you like Drake more or less, or it's not? It's a non-factor.
If it's
Is he
real,
more, less?
it makes me think that he's a smart man.
Oh, so you like him more a little bit. The hot sauce.
I need his hot sauce.
I mean, if
to
it's
come
real,
out.
I think it's a funny story. Like, I don't think he's at fault. Like,
Okay, so Drake's not the bad guy. Anyway, guys, coming in 2022, we got the Drizzy Sizzy hot sauce sponsored by Cholula, and you can get that at all Valuetainment superstores across the country. All right, Drake, he was the artist of the decade, and now something tells me he's going to be the businessman of the decade with his hot sauce. So respect to you, Drake, and I actually think that the girl... she's trying to catfish Drake, you know, whatever catfishing is in this capacity, and she got caught. She got punked. She got hot sauce. That's like a new move. We're gonna see. I feel like guys are gonna use this move.
I'm sure a lot of guys are gonna do this now.
You got
so
sauce.
girls, be careful.
You got sauce. Drake, you're welcome to the Sauce Cast to bring your hot sauce anytime you'd like.